Thank you and good evening, everybody. Here on the pregame show, so to speak, we all know what we're here for. This is the time where I'm not going to cry. We are here to celebrate a new Major League Baseball record, one that has stood for over 80 years. It was back in 1920 when gorgeous George Sisler set the record with 257 hits in a single season. George's accomplishment was one of those baseball records that many thought would never be broken. George Sisler was arguably the best all-around first baseman to have ever played the game. Perhaps the great Branch Rickey said it best. George Sisler was the smartest hitter that ever lived. He never stopped thinking. He was lightning fast and graceful. His movements were so fast, you simply couldn't keep up with what he was doing. George Sisler was inducted into baseball's Hall of Fame in Cooperstown in 1939. Tonight, we are honored to have members of the Sisler family with us. It's my pleasure to introduce the daughter of George Sisler. Please welcome Frances Sisler Drockelman. Escorting Frances are three of George's grandchildren, Bo Drockelman, Peter Drockelman, Rick Sisler, and George's great-grandson, Brian Drockelman. To the Sisler family, on behalf of the Mariners organization and fans throughout the entire Northwest, we are honored that you traveled here to be with us this weekend. Thank you very much. Also here on the field, the Commissioner of Major League Baseball, Bud Selig, from the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown, New York, Vice President Jeff Idelson, members of the Mariners family, Chairman Emeritus John Ellis, Chairman and CEO Howard Lincoln, President Chuck Armstrong, General Manager Bill Bavasi, and Special Consultant to the GM, Pat Gillick. At this time, please direct your attention to the video screen as we celebrate the new Major League Baseball all-time single-season hits record holder, Mariners right fielder Ichiro Suzuki. Swung on, ground ball, base hit into right center field. And Ichiro now has 2,000 hits in his professional career. Swinging a ground ball into left field for a base hit. He has 3 hits tonight. And a one-hopper into the hole. Be no play. That'll be Ichiro's 100th hit of the
year. Ichiro into center field, and there might not be a hotter hitter in the game right now.
Belted deep to right field, and that baby will fly away. Swung on, fly ball into deep center field. Back on the ball is DeJesus. There's number 200, and it will fly away.
The right-handers. 3-1 pitch, swung on, slow roller to the right side of the mound. And there is base hit number 50 in the month of August for Ichiro.
Sending a line drive base hit number
250. The windup and the pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Hopper over the head of third baseman Blaylock into left field, and there it is. Base hit number 257. Windup and the 3-2 on the way. Swing and a ground ball, base it up the middle. There it is. Number 258, a major league record for Ichiro.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome number 51, Ichiro Suzuki. Ichiro, you thrill baseball fans all over the world with your chase of George Sisler's hit record. 79 multi-hit games, 10 games with 4 or more hits, and 3 months with 50-plus hits. It was a fantastic chase and a tremendous achievement. Now, on behalf of the Major League Baseball family, here's Commissioner Bud Selig to make a very special announcement regarding our own Ichiro Suzuki.
Thank you, Dave. It is a pleasure to be here tonight to not only celebrate the career of Edgar Martinez, but also to celebrate the record-setting performance of another great Seattle Mariner, Ichiro Suzuki. Congratulations, Ichiro, on breaking George Sisler's 84-year-old record for most hits in a single season last night here at Safeco Field. It was one of Major League Baseball's most enduring records, and all of us at Major League Baseball are proud of your marvelous accomplishment. It is worthy of the Commissioner's Historic Achievement Award, which previously has gone to Cal Ripken Jr., Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa, Barry Bonds, Rickey Henderson, Tony Gwynn, the Seattle Mariners for winning 116 games in 2001, and Roger Clemens. And I will be honored to present the award to you at an appropriate time in the future. In only 4 years, you have proven to be one of the game's great hitters. You possess a unique hitting ability that rarely, if ever, has been matched. Congratulations on a magnificent achievement.
Thank you, Commissioner. At this time, on behalf of the Sisler family, Rick Sisler is going to present to Ichiro a St. Louis Browns cap signed by George Sisler himself. Thank you to the entire Sisler family for this very generous gift.
All of us here tonight would like to thank Kevin Martinez and the Seattle Mariners organization to share in what is to us a very special weekend. At this time, we would like to present a St. Louis Browns autographed hat by my grandfather George to a man who carries himself with dignity on the field as well as off. Please accept this gift on behalf of all the Sisler family who cannot be here tonight. Congratulations.
Put it on. All Ichiro could say when Rick handed the cap was, wow. Now from the Baseball Hall of Fame, Jeff Idelson will present Ichiro with a George Sisler model bat. And Ichiro will present his bat from his 200th hit this season to the Hall of Fame. This fall, the National Baseball Hall of Fame will open an Ichiro exhibit celebrating his tremendous achievements. Thank you, Jeff. And now members of the Mariners family will unveil a unique piece commemorating Ichiro's accomplishment. The framed piece contains the photo from last night's record-breaking hit, as well as Ichiro's model bat with the inscription, Ichiro Suzuki, all-time single-season hit record, 2004. Congratulations, Ichiro, on a truly spectacular record. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the new record holder for hits in a single season, Ichiro Suzuki. Let's play ball.